Boy, it's spinning around a lot today. Okay, we're live, Dennis. Let's start off with your name and number and institution.
My name is Denise Tuck, Tuck, 307-870, Trumbull Correctional Institute.
So you've been down about 23 years?
Yes, sir. Since 95.
Okay, that's what I thought just by the number. And I'm sure you've been to the Pro Board several times, haven't you?
Yes, sir. Multiple times.
Right. Why don't you share some of your experiences on how the Pro Board talked to you and, what they gave you as in time?
Okay. Well, my first parole hearing was in 98. I received a conduct report with my cellie because the guards wanted to beat him up and I refused to step out, so they charged us both with threats to staff after they put us in 4-point restraints. The parole board gave me 2 years to lower my security. They also gave my cellie at the time 2 years to lower his security. Because of his old law, they ended up letting him go home for the same conduct report they denied me 2 years for. The end result was I was transferred to Lucasville. When I got to Lucasville, the staff threw away my file and sent me to OSP. When I seen the parole board at OSP, they denied me release for being in a prison I wasn't legally allowed to be in. So I challenged it. When I challenged it, the Deputy Director of Prisons agreed through Eric Griffin from the parole board and the IOC from Central Office.
This call is originating from an Ohio correctional facility and may be recorded and monitored.
That I had done 5 years, 10 months over my parole guidelines, and they would recommend I get parole if the security staff would lower my security. I go in there, speak to the case manager, she refuses to release me. This led to felony intimidation charges, and I was given another 10 years in outside court for felony intimidation of a state employee who bluntly refused to do her job correctly. Parole board stopped my old law time, gave me new law time, made me do the new law time, and then reinstigated my old law time. And the issue was that I challenged the issue that they altered my file to send me to a prison I was not supposed to be in. I now have documents to verify they did just that by erasing my file. I testified at trial in the Alston versus Wilkinson case, so there are no mentally ill legally allowed to be at OSP anymore. And fast forward, in 2016, I see the parole board. They grant me a post-conviction, they grant me a judicial release. 3 days later, they rescind it and give me a 5-year parole plot for defending the mental ill prisoner at an IQ of 57. They said prison misconduct is warranted and denied me parole after they gave me parole. And now I'm here.
When do you go back to the Pro Board?
Well, I now see the parole board in 2021.
How many times is that for you?
I believe I've seen them 5 or 6 times already.
So we really need to start working towards your next date, which is just around the corner if you think of it. For anybody that's been locked up for any time, it's just around the corner. It's no excuse that these guys are doing double to triple the time than those under the new law would do for the same crimes.
Well, the issue that I had with the parole board is you put it in writing that I was years and years over my guidelines to release me, and the case manager said no. And then you backed her play, which led to another 10-year felony conviction. So if they would have honored what they put in writing, I would have been released once in 98, once in 2004. And neither one of these occurred, even though they put it in writing. I was years over my guidelines.
That's ridiculous. It's just pure abuse of the system. And the guidelines were thrown out, I think, in 2010. And that's all they were was guidelines. They didn't have to follow them. So,
the biggest thing that aggravated me about all of it was first they said they never ordered my file. Well, they have a lawyer. If I name. Her name's Alice Lynn. She sent me the AR policies that let you view your file 4
Right.
times a year. So they just pulled me aside to show me my file, and now I have the actual dates, times, and signatures of who removed my file and sent me to a prison I was not legally allowed to be in parole for years.
Right.
And the DRC refuses to address that, and the parole board, instead of addressing that, keeps denying me freedom when I verify that it was not the merits of my behavior that created the whole situation with staff incompetence.
I've noticed recently, and I know the director came out and said some changes are being made, but they have taken away quite a few paroles and are back to giving out dimes to so many people, especially timers. Then the other people getting usually a nickel or so. You know,
Well, I have a friend who just seen the parole board almost a week and a half ago, and they gave him 7 years.
a first time up.
I do not think so.
Yeah, that's kind of sad.
I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know.
Yeah.
They did just give him 7 years.
Right. And the thing is, the older the resident gets, they lose their whatever got them locked up, their killer instinct, their fighting. If they're guilty, they lose that instinct. You know, they might as well release these people young enough that they still can work and support their families and themselves. So it's just a messed up system. So,
well, the biggest thing I find messed up about it is if an old law prisoner receives a conduct report, the parole board uses that to the fullest advantage to deny people parole.
right.
New law prisoners who attack old law prisoners do not receive felony time for their behavior, and they're released to the streets because they are, therefore, new law. This offends me because if I catch an out-of-place ticket, I get denied freedom for 2 months. If a grown man sexually gets condemned for sexually inappropriate behavior by exposing himself to female staff as a new law, he goes home.
Right.
So I find this offensive because just recently there was a man in prison for rape. He had 47 sexual indecency exposure tickets, went home, and 30 days after he was home, he raped and murdered.
This call is originating from an Ohio correctional facility and may be recorded and monitored.
He raped and murdered an OSU white woman. And if the new law punishments for RIB convictions, when it was applied to new law, this woman would still be alive.
Yeah.
But because the parole board makes no money or any assistance on the new law, they get free reign to do whatever while they put their foot on all our necks.
Right. Right.
And as you're aware, I filed a clemency, and the parole board voted 7-0 to deny my clemency out of personal friendships and put factual, inaccurate information on the governor's desk. As a result of that, I resubmitted 211 additional documents for the governor to look at, proving they lied, they falsified documents, and I still have not heard back from the governor on this issue yet.
And he's really difficult to get a hold of. He committed himself that he would meet with us, but we can't get a call back. So, but I'm looking. I believe we will someday. You know, but this is your show. What do you want people to know about you and know about the system?
Well, what people should know about me is prior to coming to prison, I was in psych treatment centers and facilities because I defended my sister against foster parent pedophile. So all my charges in my entire life have been against pedophiles or state employees for not doing their job correctly. When I was in Wood County in 1992, the program coordinator committed suicide because he was under investigation for raping children. Greene County was the financial funding county, and I was transferred from Wood County to Greene County because there was no place for me to go. Due to this, I received a phone call from juvenile courts to come to the courthouse.
This call is originating from an Ohio correctional facility and may be recorded and monitored.
I went to Greene County, Logan County Juvenile Court called me to the courthouse and said, we owe you $2,000 reimbursement for all your property that was confiscated during the police investigation. I go up there, they arrest me for criminal trespassing in a public building at 1 o'clock, broad daylight, and they called me to be there. I get angry. I threaten the arresting officer. After I was handcuffed and shackled. They drop the trespassing, keep the aggravated menacing, give me 6 months in the county jail. Then get the foster parent who raped 4 little girls, got 3 months DSI, and now lives in a $1 million home with 37 muscle cars. So I was angry about this entire situation. The Green County jail officials stole my food because I threatened their case manager. I mean, the woman that arrested me. And I just spiked up the system and tried to kill them for taking my food. And now I'm in prison for...
You have 1 minute remaining.
You want to call back, Dennis?
So now I came to prison for 5 to 25 for basically trying to fight for human decency while I was in the county jail for an illegal conviction.
Yeah. Make sure you call back, too.
I didn't hear you.
Make sure you call back.
Okay, I'll do that.
Okay.
Yeah, and this is why I came to prison. I came to prison because dude killed himself. He told me to come to the courthouse, pick up money, you arrest me for trespassing.
Oh. Wow.
And I spent the last 25 years, 23 years in prison because of trying to assault a guard for taking my food.
So, and what's your tail?
25 years.
So you got 2 years left.
Well, I can call it another 10 years because of the case manager while I've been incarcerated.
Oh, yes. You're right.
So now my max is 2030.
Wow. That's really messed up.
And the governor is fully aware.
Thank you for using GTL.
He'll be calling back. That's Denise Tuck. He is up at Trumbull. And we have a great base up at Trumbull of supporters. Gina's husband's there. Mike Scaby's there. And there's other people too. Sean Steele, who's done a video with us, and several other people that I've known, and some people I've just met recently. Some of them are younger than me, and then some of those people have been down when I got locked up, and they're still down. That should have been home many, many years ago. You know, it's just, I get so aggravated when I hear of the abuse that takes place. You know, and our people are getting, harassed or threatened because of threatening officers, but officers daily threaten the lives of residents. I don't like to use inmates, so we'll just say residents. But here he is again. Okay, you there?
An inmate in the Trumbull Correctional Institution. To accept this call is from a correction facility and is subject to monitoring and recording.
Dennis,
Thank you for using GTL.
Dennis, you're back on. Okay. So it's your show.
Okay. Well, when I wrote the governor, I provided him mental health documentation. I provided him proof that they called me to the courthouse. And when I wrote the governor my clemency, I said the state of Ohio is supposed to punish criminals, not create them to be punished. And that basically says, the only thing I had on my felony record as an adult was fictitious tags, because I did not know at the time 30-day tags was basically 30 days. So they charged me for it, and that's the only criminal history I ever had as an adult.
Huh. So you got another 10 years, so you're really doing 35 years.
Yes.
Yeah. So it's
the biggest issue that I had, but I've already done the 10 years, so there's no way for me to appeal it or do anything because the time's already said and done.
right.
Even though I now have proof in my possession that they altered my file, which is what my very original complaint was, to deny me freedom, not once but twice. I could not submit any of this evidence at trial because my lawyer was not on my side. I cannot subpoena character witnesses, references, documents. And
This call is originating from an Ohio correctional facility and may be recorded and monitored.
Yeah. Okay, keep going. You there?
yeah, I'm here.
Okay, keep going. It's still on you.
All right, so long story short, the issue that I have is when prison officials violate state and federal laws, they sweep under the table when the prisoners themselves are held fully accountable for their behavior. And that needs to be addressed because there's really no agency to address this. I have sent multiple documents to correctional institution and special committee only to be ignored or shuffled under the table. And they're supposed to be our advocates for our voice, and this does not happen. I just recently sent some information to the Ohio Inspector General with the completed grievances over similar issues.
Right.
And I'm waiting to hear back on how they're going to handle all of this.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. But
I just don't understand how state officials can never be held accountable for their behavior when they hopefully violate state and federal laws every day.
yeah, people would quit voting them in. They would be held accountable, and they should have sanctions against them. But it's not happening.
I agree.
Yep. But I mean,
When a prison guard takes your family photos and throws them in the toilet, this happened. This is one of the reasons I finally lost my temper and started threatening staff that led to the felony convictions. They stole my TV, admitted they stole it, and then they had to give me a loaner because they were court costs. So then they titled the loaner to me, but they broke my radio, broke my TV, threw my family photos in the toilet. I'm supposed to magically accept this because they're state employees. That does not work for me.
it shouldn't work for you or anybody else.
And now, because I am pretty vocal about how I feel about things, and it's just a personal opinion that all state employees are expendable. If you don't do your job, they replace you.
Huh.
And that causes a lot of problems for me in the facilities.
So you would be affected by our bill if it passes too.
I didn't hear you.
You would be affected by our bill if it passes. You're one of the people that would be affected by it.
That would be awesome because, I mean, it'd be nice because the only thing I do now is paperwork because there ain't nothing else better to do. Get your foot on my neck for so many years for just reasons, but yeah, you let every abomination known to mankind go home.
Right.
I just feel some kind of way about that.
Yeah, it's not a fair system,
No.
you know. And then they let the people go under the new law that haven't taken any programs or anything.
I'll give you a little example.
Yeah.
The man I talked about earlier that I was facilities with, where he went home and I didn't, he came back to prison for raping and murdering the judge's son. So how did this man who was a known sex offender either under the old law for parole board to release why I have no sexual crimes in my history and I'm denied freedom by you staff ordering my father to send to prison and I'm legally allowed to be in?
Right.
It just offends me that this is the world we live in.
It's a messed up world, you know, and there maybe is 5% of the people that shouldn't get out under the old law, but I'd say most of them, you know, do deserve another chance. You know, but it's going to take really people working together for the change to take place. So.
I'm all for sentence reform and I'm all for prison reform because I've lived here for my entire life.
Right.
I started your blog that you asked me to do, and it's basically what it boils down to is I'm 44 years old. I've been incarcerated almost 38 years. And it's documented, and a lot of it comes from when the state employees play me about I don't have the patience or the mentality to accept it.
Right.
Come in to hurt me.
This call is originating from an Ohio correctional facility and may be recorded and monitored.
If you come in to hurt me or you take my food, I will respond. If you turn my water off for 4 days just because you 2 felony indictments when I respond, and they go home and laugh and joke and kick with their family on the holidays. That offends me.
Well, it should offend anybody, especially the taxpayers. They're paying for this. You know, we gotta reach the taxpayers on this. You know,
Well, I have sent you your office over 400 some documents, everything from Jerry Collins and the parole board admitting I was over my guidelines. They wanted me to have a security reduction for parole.
right,
I refused. You have access to all that information. I provided you all the documents basically from my birth certificate until now. So.
right, and
So anything you've heard me speak on, your office has documents to confirm.
right, and I already knew you were telling the truth about this stuff. You know, because I've done a lot of reading on you. Yeah.
Well, one of the biggest issues that I have is I'm not a Christian. I'm
Okay.
not a Democrat. I'm not a junkie, and I'm not a maggot. So I'm absolutely 100% odd man out in Christianity.
Right.
That offends a lot of staff members because I am the way I am.
Right. And you're supposed to have the right to worship whoever you want to. You know.
Well, I'll give you an example. We have a religious lawsuit. We won our religious lawsuit. We had a settlement agreement to have our religious property in prison. And DRC still to this day refuses to give us what we have coming, even though there was a court order settlement agreement to give it to us. Just recently, I requested that we receive the religious books that they told us we're allowed to have. And she told the chaplain here said, no, we're not doing that. We don't use INE funds, which are prison funds, for individual religious groups. I now have in my possession a kite response from the business administrator here in Trumbull County, where the warden went out of her way to buy sweet potato pie for Black History Month and lamb for Muslims with INE funds.
Wow.
So now I'm like, okay, well, if you say you can't do this for my religious faith, but you go out of your way to use state funds for this, then that is a violation of employee code of conduct because you're showing favoritism. So I'm in a pissing contest with her over her racial and religious disrespect. Right.
You know, you don't have to agree with the other religion, but you have to respect it and give them a fair shake as you do the other faiths.
Well, really not even in that regard, because they were court ordered to do this.
Right.
A friend of mine forfeited $100,000 in a settlement agreement just to give us what we have coming, and they refused to every day. So
It's
this is my world I live in. So
right.
but if you say something about it, then you're the bad guy, and they'll screw up your security review, which I just sent you documents on that.
Right.
I have a state employee who threatened me. Backdated my security review. I prove it. They gave me another security review in March. I prove it again, and now I have a special in November. So all that's on the governor's desk. So it's the documented fact that I fully agree with the issues, and Correctional Institution Inspection Committee is not doing anything about this. So my next step is the Ohio Inspector General.
Right. Well, I think since I've been out since 2011, the system has gotten worse than it's ever been. You know, we gotta, you know, I have no problem with people being held accountable, but enough time is enough. You know, these guys under the old law has taken every program available to them. And I don't think you should be flapped because of a fight or dirty urine or minor stuff like that, because the drugs are coming from staff, and fighting, you're going to defend yourself regardless. So they need to look at all that.
This call is originating from an Ohio correctional facility and may be recorded and monitored.
But
I agree. One of the things that I've also used was RIB convictions. RIB does not follow the rules they're supposed to.
no, they don't. No, and that is just a kangaroo court anyways. You're going to be found guilty for the most part.
Yeah. Well, I was level 1 security.
Right.
In London, transferred here, which is level 3 security over a conduct report that should have been thrown out. And it was not thrown out. And when I tried to appeal it correctly, they denied it. they rushed my appeal the same day they transferred me, was the same day they gave me my
Right.
appeal. So my transfer is already done and finalized before my appeal was even
Right.
given to me. And I'm not the only one that goes through this. There's a lot of people who've gone through this.
So how is the programming up at Trumbull?
Well, right now, I'm a mentor for the DBT program, which is a new mental health unit that's being put together here for, it's like a buffer between RTU, ITP, and common population. So we're having, in fact, tonight we're having popcorn, snow cones, just little get together for the mental health.
Right.
So they're really working to try and make it better. And it's not a pilot program. There's like 5 of them in Ohio. But Trumbull's trying to actually make it workable. But right now they got a lot of growing pains to work through.
Huh.
The other programs such as Bridge and Toastmasters and AANA, those are basically standard. So.
Right. And yeah, I've heard of some of the programs, Toastmasters up there, which I'm a certified Toastmaster from being locked up, but I think that's one of the best programs because public speaking is something we all need. But
Yeah, it'd be awesome.
I see laws changing. We don't know how soon, but our backup plan will be a petition drive statewide so that we have a backup plan, and then we're going to have a backup plan of that backup plan. So we have 3 plans in place.
Okay.
We're hoping our bill will pass, but we really have to reach out to the families of those who are locked up, and we're not very successful for some reason. We just need to get the word out and get your voices heard, and that's what this whole YouTube thing is. And eventually, we're going to have you on Voices of Reform, which is a live broadcast, which is we get a lot of views on that.
Okay.
So.
Well, like I told you, James, everything I tell you, I can verify with documents.
I know you can.
You have 1 minute remaining.
Right.
At least 95% of what I can tell you, I have documents to support.
Okay.
And when I do your blog on Fair Trade Reform blog,
Yes.
I sit down and put in a coherent manner and timeline versus speaking on the phone.
Right.
But
Do you need a call?
when you listen to this and read your blog,
Yeah.
I can clarify a lot more
Yeah.
with the handwritten.
Do you need a call back?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
In fact, my first blog to you was on Thursday.
Right.
Using the TRR blog. And all I did then was just cover the origins.
Right. Right. Well, it's, all that stuff is positive. We just got to get the word out about you guys. And I'll
How's
be
your co-host thing going?
the co-host looking looking for one. So because I run out of things to say. Give us a call right back. Okay. I got to be right back. I'm getting some coffee. And he'll be calling in a minute. Remember, folks, these videos are very important to get the stories of the inmates. But fair treatment reform and reentry cannot be held, for anything that somebody else says. It's their opinion. Some stuff we agree on, some stuff we may not. But we believe in the first freedom of speech, and we want it from them. Because we really need we need to get the voices heard. So.
Hello. This is a prepaid debit call from from a corrections facility and is subject to monitoring and recording. Thank you for using GTL.
Go ahead, Dennis.
Okay, how you doing?
You're still on the air.
Okay.
So anything else you want to say?
Well, basically, I mean, one thing I wanted to cover was guards are never held accountable for no matter how unethical or illegal it is. And I'm trying to change that. There's been filing paperwork for a long time on that. Mental health abuses and discretions within the prison environment for prison convictions and felony entrapments. I have issues with that. And then religious disrespect is part of the world we live in, so.
Yeah. And I don't know if you're ever going to stop that, though.
No, I don't think so either.
And I think, our biggest battle right now has got to be to get you guys out. As much as I think that's wrong, but that would be another battle. Let's try to get you guys out first.
This call is originating from an Ohio correctional facility and may be recorded and monitored.
But,
well, with the last things I mailed to you, your department, was all my parole transcripts.
right.
And in 2016, they gave me parole, and then 3 days later on one form, and 5 days later on the other one, rescinded it and gave me 5 years.
Right.
So I was just curious as to how you could go and give me release, because I thought those were legal binding documents. Go through the post-conviction release form. I think I said it right. Post-conviction release. PRC.
Yeah. I think you all need to file. Yeah. I think you all need to file that motion that Rhonda Head did, against the parole board, and flood the courts in Franklin County with that motion, because they took her back to the parole board. Their condition was for her to drop that lawsuit against them. So, yeah, I don't know the name of that motion, but your law library would. But yeah, if there's anything else you want to say, go ahead and say it. If not, we're going to close this, and then I'll still talk to you.
Okay. It basically boils down to I went home in '98 and prison guards didn't do slimy illegal behavior. I went home in 2004. The prison guards didn't do slimy illegal behavior, and the parole board backed both. And I just find it inconsistent and disrespectful that case managers get to decide who needs to go home and who don't, rather than the prisoner behavior.
Right. Yep. It's they're not held accountable, but you guys are.
Yes, and I got proof on your desk. They altered my file, removed my file, and were never held accountable for it. When I challenged it, I did threaten them that it's my fault, but you gave me 10 years felony intimidation of a state employee for defending my actions against her altering my file.
Right.
Which I proved, of course, years later.
Right.
I proved I was never legally allowed to be an OSP, but the parole board never called me back, never offered me another parole board date. And I testified in the Alston versus Wilkinson civil case, proving the documents they used to send me to OSP were available, and they chose not to do it because they removed it from my file. So it's just a pattern of corrupt behavior to deny men freedom of personal profit.
Right. Yeah, it's.
The way I feel this is the parole board members received $100,000 a year. They've already received $2 million each by denying me freedom. They got an additional $1 million to keep me till I max out. But yet under law, I'm supposed to go home in '98. So I feel some kind of way about that.
Right. And then Donald Trump did take away a lot of the federal funding from the prisons. So really, that would be smart to just release you guys.
Well, what I will do is I'll add another addition to the blog, because I told you mine was broken promises.
Right.
It makes sense to me to use that term.
Right. But
I'll
it's,
probably do it next week.
oh, that's fine. What would you like to say for the end of this video so that people really can reach out to you?
Well, I mean, I'm a decent human being in a really screwed up situation.
Right.
And if the state employees never violated state and federal laws, I would never came to prison. I'd never be in prison. And it's not a personal opinion that you called me to the courthouse and you arrest me for trespassing for being there.
Right.
This call is originating from an Ohio correctional facility and may be recorded and monitored.
It just seems like if I was never played foul by state employees, my life would have been completely different.
Right. But we got to continue to fight. You know, that's the only way anything will ever change. That's the only way you guys are going to go home when you should have gone home, or at least get home soon. If not, then maxing these people out with 25-year sentences or 35-year sentences. They're not giving them much a chance.
And my sentence has been confirmed up and over with by the parole board's own writings.
Right.
So the Ohio Department of Corrections sent a letter with Gary Griffith and Terry Collins, who was the deputy director of prison at the time, requesting my security reduction. She refused.
Right.
I have no understanding of that.
I don't think we understand really anything about the parole board, why they think the way they do. They're just you know, evil.
I agree.
You know, and it's going to take people out here to change the system so you guys have a fair chance. But so if somebody wants to reach you on JPay, all they do is download the JPay app and type in your number.
Yeah, in the prison.
Okay, what's your number again and your name?
307-870. They might have to add an 8 or a number 2 before my prison number.
No, you don't. You don't need that. Yeah, you don't need the number before. Just the letters. Yeah. So, he's been on our, Dennis has been on our JPay for some time, but anytime I respond back to anybody, it's usually 2 or 3 words. So I'm banned from responding back to people. So, you know.
I did check on a couple people about your October 2nd rally.
Okay.
Wrongful convictions.
Great.
I've asked a handful of people to contact their families. I don't know if they'll follow through, but I did ask them.
Okay, yeah, we have ABC6 News will be there, and Dwayne Pullman from Cincinnati, one of the news channels out there. And then we're going to meet with our sponsor and Bill Seitz's office afterwards.
And that's from 11 to 1, right?
Yes. Yes. You know, and, you know, if they don't have signs, we'll have signs. But, it's a great place to network, to bring out your voice, to show who you're fighting for. You know, so, we'll get it done.
All right. I appreciate you listening to me because it's kind of awesome, but I've been waiting for many, many years to have an opportunity to do something like this, and I appreciate your efforts.
No problem. But just keep your faith and promote us inside there, because we really need the support to accomplish what we're trying to get accomplished.
Okay.
So,
Mr. Beebe has not been here for me to ask him about the gathering the old law for a meeting with you, so I'm still working on that.
that sounds great. Whenever you find something out, I'll talk to Gina, our president. Her husband is, and you're still on the air, her husband's at Trumbull. And a lot of the people she knows is at Trumbull. So we have a pretty strong base out there. So we just gotta pull the chain and have everybody unite as one. Yeah.
Did you ever follow through with contacting Correctional Institution Inspection Committee Charlie Adams about my
Yes.
Okay,
She's not.
responses from her yet?
No, she's not responding back. Hold on one second. Thank you, everybody, for listening. We'll get back to you Sunday during Voice of Reform. Okay. Let's see. Okay, just wanted to